ever heard this sound? What about this one? There are many people around the world who hear these and even stranger sounds every day that we can say no specific reasons have been found for the source of them. Of course, some know the sounds as delusional and made up, which could be right up to a point. But things become different when they are heard by different people around the world, yet with the same experience. If you have had the experience of hearing these sounds, or even more strange and different ones, make sure to tell us about it. Remember, Top 2 Box is always waiting eagerly for you dear friends' valuable outlooks. If you like these kinds of videos, then hit the like button right now and subscribe and turn on the bell for the next videos. Number 5. The Siberia's Hell Voice. The story is that in 1989, the Russian scientists were digging a well at the depth of 14 kilometers into the ground when all of a sudden the drill's bit was broken. To investigate this, they have to send some equipment down in the well and check for the reason to see what is down there. The temperature was around 1000 degrees centigrade down there, and it would hurt anything. More interestingly was that some strange sounds would be heard from there. In that temperature, there was only 17 seconds time to record the voice before the microphone gets burned, and in the end, these scary sounds were heard. They thought to themselves that they are hearing the hell's voice, and this led some of them to leave there. But this was not the end. Those left there experienced something else. One night, they saw a shiny mass of gas exiting the well. All of a sudden, a demon with wings appeared and said the sentence, "I have conquered," in Russian, and disappeared into the flames in the end. It has been reported that after this event, the doctors injected all of the people there to forget about this event. As the internet was launched, this story also became the talk of the town. But as people became more familiar, many doubted the honesty of this story or the sound recorded, while some still believe that it's real. This event first happened in 1989 and was broadcast by the Trinity Network, which is a Jewish one. The Trinity Network introduced this program as The Scientists Discover Hell, but the reality was that there was no well with such name in Siberia. Of course, it must be mentioned that there was another super deep well in the northwest Russia, 16 kilometers to Norwegian. Many doubt these sounds because of the unclearness of the source of them and refer to it as a local myth. Even some of the internet websites believe that the voice is the changed version of the scary movie Bear and Blood in 1972. In your opinion, is this sound real or made up? Tell us your opinion below this video. Number 4. Can you hear the hum sound? Have you ever heard this sound? If you have, actually, you have heard the hum sound, a global phenomenon in which some people hear a spinning sound in their ears in certain places. No certain reasons have ever been found for this event. This event has gained a special popularity in some places. Charles Hum in New Mexico. The Bristol hum in England. Auckland hum in New Zealand. In these places, around 10% of people can hear these sounds. It seems that these sounds are like the sound of a diesel engine. Some hear this sound better in an open area and some in their houses. Some hear it better in high places and others under the ground. In some places, men hear this sound more than women, and in other areas, women more than men. Some of the hums are heard more by seniors and others by the younger ones. There have been many ideas brought up about the source of these sounds, from the noise made by insects and meteorites up to secret government projects. But none are excused reasons. Some others have connected it to the research program of the United States named HAARP. This project, which is in Alaska, transfers the RF waves, or the radio waves, at 1/10,000th electromagnetic natural shining power of the sun directly to the ionosphere layer, and has been able to create a small aurora up until now. In your opinion, is that sound real or a delusion? If it's real, where do you think it comes from? Number 3. The sounds from the sky. Many strange sounds have been reported from all over the world. Some of them are like thunder, some others like the amplified sound of the tuba musical instrument, and others like the resonating sounds of the wind chimes. Some of the interpreters know these sounds as signs of the end of the world and the extraterrestrials entering the Earth and announcing their entrance with these sounds. Of course, you can also attribute these sounds to the Earth itself too. It must be said that, whatever the source of these sounds is, they are surely scary. But are all of these sounds real? In the answer, it must be said that creating fake movies about this is easy today. To do this, you can download the sound unit from the internet and use the editing software available to put them on other pictures. But other than these, what is completely obvious is that it's clear these sounds are the sky's horn phenomenon, and the main issue is this. Let's listen to some of these sounds recorded from around the world. Beijing, China. Indonesia. Oklahoma. All of the sky's horn sounds were published on the internet since 2011. The first and the most popular sound sent received over 4 million views on YouTube, published by the Russian Christiana. After this video was published, many fake videos with the same sound were created and published. But other than the fake videos, surely some of these videos are real and represent real sounds which are recorded by the ones who have experienced them and are shared online. What's your opinion? Where is the sound for these sensed sounds come from? Number 2. Bloop, the strange sound from the depths of the ocean. In 1997, the NOAA National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration of the United States was doing some research about stones and the oceanic depths in the southern waters of the Earth and the Pacific Ocean that they recorded some extreme and low-frequency sounds. First, there was this possibility mentioned that the sound is because of the movement under the sea, but it became clear after careful investigations that the source of this sound is natural for sure, and there's no unnatural and fake ones. It became clear in the investigations that this sound is created 50 degrees south and 100 degrees west, which is a very remote area of the Pacific Ocean with an average of 1,050 meters depth. This noise was followed more than 18 times and in 4 days. The range of this noise would reach 5,000 kilometers deep into the sea according to the density and depth of the water, which was very much. Professor Christopher Fox said, "I assure you that the source of this sound is not something like a submarine or something fake and handmade. More than 50 of the best biologists in the world checked the sound and saw that the intensity of this sound is 50 times stronger than the strength of the strongest frequency among the animals, which are whales." In 1998, Professor Fox recognized the source of this sound as the glaciers falling. Bloop has been heard 5 times up until now, all of which were from the south of the Earth, but they were over 500 kilometers away from each other. Investigations have shown that if this noise belongs to an animal, its length must be 2 times the length of the Empire State Tower, which could be over 800 meters. Number 1. A sound from the dead world. Today, despite different electronic tools, people use more modern ways to connect with the dead than seance in remote places and drawing straight lines. In considering whether these tools have the power to find the dead, the result of these efforts seems something more real than fake. One of these ways is named electronic voice phenomenon, which some believe that it comes from the world beyond. It's mysterious that during the electronic voice phenomenon, a sound similar to human voice is heard in a digital tool. These sounds, which are often recorded by voice recorders, can be heard only when you listen to them again. Sometimes, to increase the clarity of these sounds, amplifiers or voice filters must be used. The electronic sounds are different from each other based on age, sex, tone, and feeling, and some of them, unlike others, can easily be heard. These sounds are usually recorded as words, phrases, and short sentences, but sometimes are limited to cries, wails, purrs, and some other ones. Those active in this field emphasize that these sounds are different in terms of the language. One of the other interesting features of this electronic sound is that the terms mentioned are answers to questions, yet you cannot hear them unless you listen to them again. Of course, another group has also claimed that the electronic sound does not have a special essence, and whatever heard is the result of the sounds broadcast by radio antennas, cell phones, and such cases. We'll listen to some of these sounds.
Do you not want people here?
Hi, Arlen. It's Debbie.
your opinion. Aren't these noises accidental or recorded by creatures which we can't see? Again, make sure to tell us your opinion. If you enjoyed this video and have forgotten to hit the like button, make sure to do it now. And remember not to lose the next videos, which are more interesting, by subscribing and turning on the bell. Thank you again for staying with Talk to Box up until now. Like always, we wish you health. See you in another program.